We have a number written as a raised to power m times a raised to power n. This a is the base and m is the index. So when indexes are men, we call them indices. So the index, the plural is indices. So a times a, the base is the same, and it is multiplied. What do? We take one base, that is a, and then we add the index or the power. This one is the index or the power. We add. I've given an example here. 2 raised to power 5 times 2 raised to power 3. The base is the same. We write the base 2, and then the power we add 5 plus 3. The answer is 8, and that is row number 1. Row number 2 is division. When we have indices like this, a divided by a, the bases are the same. When it is a division, what do? We write one base and then subtract the powers. Therefore, m minus n. That one gives us the answer. Therefore, 5 raised to power 7 divided by 5 raised to power 3, the base is 5. So we take one base, and then what do we do with the power? We subtract them. 7 minus 3, the answer is 4. When we have a number raised to a power and then raised to another power, what do we do with those power? We multiply the powers. So power m times n will give us a m n. A raised to power m n. So a times m n. For example, we have 10 raised to power 3, then bracket raised to power 7. So what you simply do, multiply the powers. 7 times 3, which is 21. Very fine. Any number raised to power 1 is equal to that number. You should know 17 raised to power 1 is equal to 17. So 17 raised to power 1 are equal to 17. It's the same thing. A number raised to power 0 is always equal to 1. A number raised to power 0 is equal to 1. A divided by b raised to power m simply means a raised to power m divided by b raised to power m. That's what it means. If we have a number like this, 5 divided by 6, that's 5 over 6, it's a fraction, raised to power 2, it means 5 square, 6 square, and this is the answer here. A raised to power negative m. So the index here is negative. So to put this index to be a positive, you introduce a reciprocal. So 1 over a raised to power m. Now this one is the same as this. For example, when we have 8 raised to power negative 2, it is exactly equal to 1 divided by 8 raised to power 2 positive, which is equal to 1 over 64. Lastly, but not least, when we have a raised to power x over y, the power here is a fraction now. The power is a fraction. So this one is simply the same as the square root of the denominator, and then the base times the power times the numerator of the power. For example, we have 49 raised to power a half. That simply tells you to find the square root of 49 and then times 1. So a number times 1 is that number. So times 1, a number 7 raised to power 1 is 1. Another example is 27 raised to power 2 over 3. The power here is 2 over 3. So 27 raised to power 2 over 3. So 3 the denominator. So it means we find the cube root of 27. And then the power 2 we multiply by 2. The cube root of 27 is 3. 3 square is 9. So once you have this in mind, now we will jump into